Welcome back to Fad vs. Fit. I hope you enjoyed my first two videos of jerky and of dairy-free yogurt. Today, I'll be telling you about Siete grain-free tortilla chips versus the traditional Tostitos. If you like these videos, feel free to like and subscribe below to see more products in the future. Started. So first off, I'll be trying the Tostitos and then I'll try the Siete chips. I've had both before. I eat both on a regular basis. I wish I could choose one. I crave the different flavors on different days, but that's a little spoiler alert. But we'll go ahead and get started with trying the Tostitos. I am gonna try them plain, because I don't want the salsa or guacamole or anything to kind of overpower either of the flavors. So let's go ahead. Definitely crunchy. I did get the lightly salted and the sprinkle of sea salt. The Siete chips don't have a ton of sea salt, so I figured the lightly salted would be a better comparison rather than having one sodium be super high and the other one be pretty low. I mean, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I absolutely love Tostitos. They're one of my favorite like backyard hanging out snacks, so. I love Tostitos. Definitely crunchy. And you can taste a lot of those corn flavors. So let's go ahead and try the Siete and we'll compare the two and see what we think. It's so hard for me because I love both of them. So I would say the Sietes are definitely less salty, which I'm personally fine with. I typically douse my chips in salsa. Like, I'm a big scooper. I don't know if you're a dipper or scooper, but I am a big scooper. So the salt doesn't really bother me. I'm getting my sodium otherwise. But these are, I'd almost say sweeter, definitely easier to break. As you can see, they're not, I wouldn't say they're not as crunchy because they're still crunchy to me. When I did my first round of Whole30, these were like my saving grace because I'm like a very salty person. I'm not salty. I'm a very, like, I'd rather eat more dinner than have dessert. I'm a big salt person over sweets. And during Whole30, love the vegetables, love a crunchy carrot, like love all those things, but there was like nothing to me that just like crunched like a chip. So these were a great snack for me on Whole30. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and start talking about the nutrition facts. So we'll start with the traditional Tostitos. I say we're gonna start with one and I always end up just comparing them, so let's just go through them together. The Tostitos have 140 calories, where the Siete have 130, so pretty similar in calories. Total fat is about the same. Saturated fat, also the same. These are made with avocado oil. I'm not sure that this says, these are vegetable oil. It says corn, canola, and or sunflower oil. So who knows what kind of oil you're getting. Let's see. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams on both. Sodium, we have 150 milligrams here and 55 milligrams here, which is really interesting because I told you that these taste a lot less salty. But these apparently are less sodium. There is a Siete brand though that I do buy pretty frequently that's no salt. They're just like bare naked. Siete chips, and I really like those too. Like I said, I scoop them in salsa, so it doesn't make a difference to me. As far as carbs go, same amount of carbs. Dietary fiber, these have more fiber, 3 grams. Total sugars, 0 grams. So there's more sugars in here. I'm pretty sure they're natural sugars though, from what I can see. And then as far as compliance, these are completely grain-free. So these have cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, chia seed, and sea salt. So anyone who is gluten-free, I mean, Tostitos are also gluten-free. But I know sometimes corn can upset certain people's stomachs. So these are gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free, vegan, and paleo. As I'm sure most of these are as well. So let's see. We have corn, vegetable oil, corn, canola, and sunflower oil, and salt. So just depends if you have like a corn sensitivity. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I feel like some people have a tough time digesting corn. So those are the compliances here. Now you guys can go ahead and head to your local grocery stores, try both of these products, let me know what you think. Tostitos, you can find basically at any grocery store. Again, those Targets, Walmarts, and honestly even a lot of gas stations sell Tostitos as well. Siete chips are a little bit harder to find. They did just start carrying them at my Publix. I know Whole Foods carries them, and you can definitely get them on Amazon. For the longest time, I couldn't get them anywhere around me, but it seems like they're becoming more and more popular. They're even starting to have like the little single serve option, which is really cool. So go ahead, head to your local grocery store, check them out, leave a comment below what you guys think. Siete also has a bunch of different flavors, so maybe in a future video we'll do a Siete, it's like, I think it's a cheesy flavor is what they call it. It's kind of like a Dorito, so we can kind of do a comparison of those two and see which one's better there. In my opinion, I think these are better for you, and I would say they taste just as good, if not better. Like sometimes I'm just crave these. Sometimes I crave these and that crunchiness, and that these are a little bit more flaky. So it just really depends what you're in the mood for, but I would say these are definitely healthier. And then lastly, as far as prices go, you definitely get more bang for your buck with the Tostitos. So if you're heading to a large barbecue, which I hope none of you are doing right now during COVID, but maybe in the future, definitely go for the Tostitos as they are more economically friendly. That's what I was going for. As opposed to these ones are about, these lie just under $5, so they're between, I would say, $3 and $4, but it's a 5-ounce bag, as opposed to this was $4.29, and it looks like it's an 18-ounce bag. So definitely more economical are the Tostitos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, comments, or future products you want me to do, leave a comment below, and make sure to subscribe and like for future videos.